Hello, YouTube. This is welcome to the channel. I'm excited to share my journey with you. Basically, what this channel is about is documenting my journey from $10,000 to $1 million. I don't care if it takes 10 years. I don't care if it takes 15 years. I don't care if it takes 20 years. We're going to stick with it, and then we're going to document everything, the entire process for you to take the ride along with me. Uh, Quick thing about I know you guys aren't here for my whole life story. However, I want to share with you some things. This account was opened in November of 2018. Um, what I was doing in the past was building the account up, and I would take money out to invest in real estate. So that's why the account is only sitting at 10,000 right now, with it being what 6 years since inception, a little under 6 years since inception. So bear with me. We're gonna now stick to the process and try to grow this account all the way to 1 million. I'm confident I can do it. The plan is to contribute $1,000 a month or more to this portfolio, and in the future, I'm gonna also dive into basically what I'm holding in the portfolio. So as you can see right now, $10,671 is the start, and we're only gonna go up from here. Overall, this account has gained 103% since inception, but we're not gonna, like I said, money has been taken out since then, so we're not gonna really pay attention to that number. What I do want to talk about though is the market currently this week. It's April 21st, 2024. As you can see, for the week, we're down 1% in this account. And you can see that equates to down $102 this week. No sweat. We understand the market goes up and down, so no worries here. This is a little disclaimer. So this is money that I can afford to lose. This is play money for me. So this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to invest in. I'm not recommending any stocks for you to invest in. This is solely a channel for you to follow along with the process of growing my account to $1 million. I'm excited to do this. This is going to be a fun journey, and it's been a long overdue. So let's take a look at some of the holdings that or before we do that, let's take a look at some of the gains over the past year or so. So for the week, we're down 1%. That equates to $102. You see that we've gained $1.63 in dividends this week. For the month, so far as of the 21st of April, going back to the 22nd of March 2024, you can see that we're also down 3%, and the market is down 454. You see a starting value here of 8,000. That means I contributed around 2,000 to the account since then, since March. 3-month numbers, we're up 4% the last 3 months. That equates to $353. As you can see, the account value has changed because I've taken some money out to invest in some real estate deals, some equity, and some debt syndication deals. Let's look at the year-to-date numbers. So year-to-date, as you can see, we're up 2%. And let's take a look at the year. And then so the 1 year numbers, so from last year, this time to this year, you can see that we've had a 7% weighted return with a gain of $546. Like I said, the numbers are pretty off right now. However, hey, this is day one, phase one of our journey. So excited to take it off from here. The numbers are going to look screwy because of all the activities within the account, but Rest assured, we will stick with it this time and go forth and conquer. Here are some of the holdings within the account. This application that I'm using, this brokerage that I'm using, is called M1 Finance. It is basically a brokerage firm that allows you to automatically reinvest your the dividends that I'm going to be receiving from this account. I really like this brokerage for that reason. I do have a couple other brokerage that I use. One being TD Ameritrade, which is going to be converting to Schwab here soon. And there I do a lot of option plays, basically more option selling, selling credit spreads and so on and so forth. We'll go into that down the line, but for now, I just want to kick this journey off with showing you all what this dividend portfolio looks like. One thing I'm going to be doing later on also is is showing you all how to invest in real estate and what I do personally. Like I said, it's not advice for you to actually follow, but just to show you how I'm making money through that avenue as well. But let's continue. So for this account, you see that I'm holding the global growth pie. This is basically an M1 Finance pie. This is one of their expert pies that they have. Inside the pie is a ton of different ETFs, which keeps me diversified. My plan is to shrink the portfolio as we go along. So you'll see that I have some individual stocks within the portfolio, but eventually I want to convert everything over to ETFs. So within this ETF, as you can see, we have the SCHG, EFG, VOT, and VBK. And basically, here's the description of how this pie works. So basically, this M1 Finance Growth Pie seeks exposure to international growth stocks. So we have a pretty broad diversification with this pie that seeks to invest in international growth stocks. Moving on from here, let's go back. To our portfolio. So moving on from here, you can see that I have QQQM. Like I said, the account is fresh, so we're gonna change the allocations and what we're targeting and so on and what we're holding. But QQQM, I like QQQM because it's just like QQQ. There's a few minor differences, mainly the volume of the trades. I'm not actively trading in and out of it. I'm not doing covered calls or any of that crazy stuff or buying or selling options. So QQM is good for someone who wants to hold QQQ long term, and the fees as well is less than the fee that'll cost you to hold QQQ straight up. So really like this this ETF. This is basically my favorite ETF, and going to be one of my core holdings going forward once I shrink the account. So really the goal is to have a few of these M1 Finance Expert Pies mixed in with QQQM, probably VGT, VIT, and SCHD is what the goal is. But for now, I'm gonna test the ones that I have in here now out until I'm able to transition into pulling out of some of those other vehicles and transferring the funds into these ETFs. So moving right along, we'll just do a quick rundown. I'm not going to spend too much time in going through each expert pause. If you want to take a look at it, you can log on to M1 Finance and run through all their expert pause yourself. I'm also going to put a link in the bottom of the description with a referral code to M1 Finance. So if you want to sign up and support the channel, please use that link below. That link. Every money gained from those referrals will be put directly back into the this journey to add to this portfolio. So if you want to support the channel, please use the link if you're planning on opening up an M1 Finance account. So moving on. So I have also domestic growth. So global growth, domestic. Domestic has some of the same ETFs. It's kind of redundant. I get it. Some of the same ETFs as the global, but it's more focused on just U.S. based growth equities. So you can see the same SCAG is also in here, and then it has some broader mid and small cap stocks that document some U.S. Companies. I like holding gold. This GDX ticker is a gold miners ETF. Anytime the market starts going haywire and stock starts going lower and inflation starts going up, you see gold tend to go up as well. So I like holding on to a little small piece of gold within the portfolio. Just makes me sleep better at night. Going down, another M1 Finance ETF or PI. We'll take a look at this one real quick. Just basically global value stocks, and here are the ETFs that are in there. Moving right along, we're going down to. So we have ECL Lab, Echo Lab. This is one of those dividend stocks that I like. If you take a look at their performance over the years, you can see that their performance is very good as far as total gain on this stock. So I really like this this stock and the company and what they're doing, and I hope to this is one of the stocks I'm also gonna sell off and transition some of those funds into the ETFs. Go back. Another gold ETF. I like the Spider Gold Trust as well. This performs similar to the to GDX, but nonetheless another gold one. Another M1 Finance PI. This one is domestic value. This is a global dividend pie as well. Another expert pie that they have. I really like these expert pies. If you take a look, if you happen to get your own M1 Finance account and take a look at these expert pies, you will see that they've had some tremendous performance over the years. If you take a look at the 5-year, 10-year performance, even during COVID, the COVID era when things were tanking, these pies we're still holding steady. Obviously, they did drop with the rest of the market. However, you were still getting those dividends, and they did come back and perform really well. So take a look at these pies that M1 Finance has to offer. Love Costco. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. One of my favorite stores to shop at. Pretty much everybody I know has a membership with Costco. So for me, that's a hold. I do not plan on selling Costco at all. I want to add to this stock, this company. JEPI is a popular dividend monthly dividend covered call ETF. So I'm just I want to test it out. I've been in it for since last year, and the results have been good. As you can see, we're up 14% for up 14% for the year. Let's go back to the week. So we get some more current numbers. So like I said, look at this. Pretty much the entire portfolio is red, and look at gold just climbing. Sheesh, I like holding on to gold during these times. Moving on, another expert pie from M1 Finance, really good performance. Another one here. Let's take a look at what's in this responsible investment portfolio. So as you can see, it carries a bunch of Nuveen ETFs, both small caps and large cap, and those have performed well over the years. Obviously, everything in the market is down currently, but over time, it has performed really well. Let's go back here, stay on the weekly. and let's finish off this portfolio. I don't want to make this video too long because this is the first video. I plan on going more in depth and telling as we go along and actually documenting my buys and sells. As you can see, I got a bunch of buy and sells ready to execute on the next trading day. So don't want to go too in depth and make this video too long, but I do want to show you some of what's in this portfolio currently. Visa, I love Visa as a growth company. 3M, I know they just did a spinoff with Solve, but I really like I still like 3M, and I'm gonna hold on to 3M as well. 3M and Visa are definitely long-term holds. T. Rowe Price, another dividend aristocrat that I like. I believe in that company, so I'm gonna hold on to them as well. Nvidia, what can I say about Nvidia? Everybody likes Nvidia. Even though it's down $28 this week, 13%. This week, still gonna hang on to them because I still like them. ROP, SCHD, everyone's favorite ETF, dividend ETF. Lowe's, believe in the company. Lowe's, Home Depot, those companies like that. We're always gonna. Folks are always going to be trying to improve their home and where they live. So I can't see a company like that going on there. I'm a strong believer. I'm going to hold on to it. DGROW, another dividend growth ETF. Really like it. However, I'm probably going to transition out of this and move more all the assets over to SCHD. But more to come on that. Walgreens. Walgreens have been underperforming over the past year and a half. However, I'm going to hold on to them because I'm down, holding on. I'm holding on to the bag right now. I don't want to sell while I'm down. So I do believe they're going to come back once inflation starts going down and so on and so forth with the overall market. So I'm going to hold on to them. Google, that's a no-brainer. Strong growth, I see them doing the same in the future. Another dividend growth ETF. Within DGROW, I was basically testing DGRW and DGRO to see which one I like better. Can't decide, so I just threw them both in the portfolio. Another dividend, another pie from M1 Finance on the expert one. Let's take a look at what's in here. You can see this one holds VO, VNQ, VB, VOO, VEA. And it holds a bond ETF here in BNDX. So let's go back. Let's continue. And hey, while we're waiting for the page to load, please comment any feedback you have, any advice that you want to throw my way. Feel free to comment, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're gonna take this thing all the way to a million, and I strongly believe that. So if you want to take the ride with me, don't get left behind. Hop on the train. Let's go. Moving on to XLK. I really like XLK. Strong performance. I think XLK and QQQM are two of my favorite ETFs. I really like those. VGT is also in here. AVGO, really like AVGO as a dividend growth company. If you take a look at that stock, if you're building your portfolio. Realty income. Hey, what can I say? Monthly dividends always looks nice. I know the account is small right now, and dividends should not be the focus. But who doesn't like getting those dividend funds coming into the account every month? As realty income does. JEPQ is also in here. JEPI is in here. I like these covered call ETF. I understand what they're doing. I've ventured into option selling as well, covered calls and credit spreads, and even naked at times. So I understand the fundamentals and what they're doing, and I like the exposure within this portfolio. So I threw those in here. We'll see if we hold on to them long term. We'll see how they perform. These, along with YMAX and a few others, are going to stay here until we can figure out exactly if the NAV that they're currently showing are going to stay where it is currently. This 2025 aggressive pie that M1 Finance, one of their expert pies, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't I'm not particularly a fan of this because it's this whole more bonds than anything, but it's here now, and we're gonna build this portfolio together and revamp it. So right now I'm gonna leave it for now, and then we'll make a decision later on later on in time. UNP's in here. Cows is another dividend ETF that focuses on the 100. Let's take a look at this one. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but where is? Let's see here. So really enjoy what this adds to the portfolio currently. It's another, like I said, monthly dividend ETF. The yield, pretty high yield on this one, and I have about 2 shares currently. I want to add more to this. Buy more shares of this ETF. Really like it. Check it out if you're so inclined. Moving on. PayPal is in the portfolio. ITW, Texas Instrument, Home Depot, similar to low. I can't decide on which one I wanted, so I just got both. CWN, I might transition out of that, but for now it's in here. I like this M1 Finance Expert Pod, this cannabis pod. This gives me cannabis exposure. I'm not I don't indulge. I never have. However, I go where the money is, and I feel like these cannabis stocks are going to bounce back in the near future as more countries and states in the U.S. plan to legalize marijuana and cannabis products. So I threw that in here. I want the exposure. I don't think I'm going to transition out of it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to add more money towards it because I really believe that not because I'm a fan. Like Stephen A. say, I stay off the weed. However, I do like putting some money in there and seeing where that goes. Vodafone, I really had strong this. So I've had this stock in here for over a year and a half, and it's underperformed. However, I'm going to stick with it because I believe in that company. I do have a few Bitcoin ETFs in here. FBTC is in here. IBTC is in here. Not sure which one. Both are good for now for this for what I'm looking to do, and we'll make a decision on if we're going to keep both later on in the future. SDiv is in here. Like I said, I like the dividends coming in. I'm not going to complain about even though the account is small. I'm not going to complain about getting some dividends here and there. Here's Solve. I just held on to it. This is a spinoff of 3MM company. This stock, 3MM actually tanked right after they did the spinoff, and then all the lawsuits that's been going on with them. But they bounced back really nice, and this Solventum Corp spinoff, I really I mean, you have to, if you have faith in 3MM, why would you not have faith in this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hold on to it for now. TLTW, another dividend ETF. SVOL, really like this one, another premium dividend ETF monthly. Just test. I just want to see how they perform. I mean, you won't know until you actually test them live and actually go through the growing pains. So we'll see how they perform. So it's same thing with NTSX, SPYI, QQQI. YMAX, I really like YMAX. I'm sure you've seen a lot of talks about YMAX ETFs and the Teslas and the Envies and all those. So YMAX is just basically made up of all those all in one. YMAX, check them out. I have confidence that I'm going to be holding this long term. FEPI, I like FEPI. ASX Technology Holding, I like them. VU, basically, these are all buys that you're going to see coming into the portfolio soon. So I went ahead and grabbed VU, which is, like I said before, I want to hold on to VGT, VU, SCHD in the portfolio eventually once I shrink everything down and really stabilize the portfolio and really revamp it. But for now, I'm going to add VU, I'm going to add Soxel. Like these semiconductors, I mean, the world stops if these things are not being made. So no brainer for me. I'm gonna add them to the portfolio because technology is only seems to be getting better, short of a worldwide nuclear type meltdown catastrophe. I see these stocks. I see these ETFs doing well in the future. So SOXL, SOXQ, SOXXX, IWY, IYW, ZNTK are all going to be added. So is SMH. And then here is DIV, another dividend ETF. We could take a look at some of the activities this week. Let's take a look at the dividends that we've received. So we've just received $1.18. So $1.18 yesterday, or sorry, on the 19th, from OZK Bank. YMAX paid us $1.63. $1.63. Realty Income. Hey, we love getting those dividends, right? They paid us 70 cents. Stags paid us 47 cents. ECL paid us 55 cents this week, rounding out on the top. So that's how it looks for this week. Hey, I'm excited to do this. I'm ready to get going. First video. Don't beat me up too much in the comments. Just getting started. I'm going to get better, yes. But if you gotta start somewhere, right? And my focus is basically documenting the journey. I don't care about the fancy stuff on YouTube or how to create videos or whatever else. I just want to bring y'all the raw and straight to the point. What exactly this portfolio is doing, what we're doing, what we're contributing, how it's going, and what dividends are coming out of it. And in the future, we'll dive more into more. So, thank you. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.